Now we are back at the famous island of Langkawi, where I photographed destination weddings right here. Now this video goes behind the scene to how a wedding unfolds at the Four Seasons Langkawi. Hi, my name is John and this is my commentary to a wedding I shot just earlier this year. I'll showcase some of the best photographs and moments, so let's explore how a wedding looks like hosted at the Four Seasons Langkawi. Now, the event took place mainly at the Royal Villa. The property has two satellite villa bedrooms with a main living and a dining hall in between. The tea ceremony was the first event, and our shoot started early with the prep in the morning before the ceremony. Pro tip: have the bridal party and the closest family members and get ready together so moments like this can happen organically. Now, the Royal Villa's vast build-up is perfect for occasions like this. And the boys were having the time of their lives, and there's plenty more of these photos where it came from, but it's just a little bit too intimate to share. But here are the formal ones, the ones that build up what an amazing day it would be. Weddings are an opportunity for an elaborate family portrait session. Everyone would dress up exceptionally nice. Now, here we are photographing more getting ready as it paints the story how the day unfolds, and this is also the best time for family portraits. Right before any formalities, when everyone look exceptionally their best. At the Royal Villa, both families are a stone throw away from the main dining hall where the tea ceremony were hosted. A wedding tea ceremony is a traditional Chinese wedding ritual. During this ceremony, the bride and groom serve tea to their respective parents as a way to show respect and gratitude. The parents then offer words of wisdom and blessings to the newlyweds. It is meaningful and intimate moment that symbolizes the union of the two families. It's almost midday when we completed the tea ceremony, and because we are at the Four Seasons, the beach, the weather, and the skies were blue and the sandy white sands, we braved the heat for these amazing bridal party photos because, well, of course, #best backdrop ever. It's hot, alright, but we just have to do it. Otherwise, these photos just doesn't exist. Well, the afternoon was when the photo crew get a breather while the setup began to take its shape on the white sandy beach at the Four Seasons. While we wind down the afternoon before we started again. We're here in Four Seasons Langkawi shooting a wedding today. Guys are prepping. Hi Nora! After the short break, everyone goes back into the wedding mode again. The second makeup, the suiting up. Now this time around, I have time to photograph some of the wedding details like the ring shots, invitations, whilst the bride and groom getting ready. There is something nice about written vows. So, pro tip, if you will need to prepare your vows before the wedding, you may type it out on your phone, but on your wedding day, write it down together with the rest of your stationeries. And those written vows feels better than a text file that's in your phone, and they look better when reading out in the ceremony. After a moment with her bridesmaids over a bottle of champagne, both the bride and groom are finally ready. We completed the getting ready session with more family photos, more moments with the bridesmaids, and also some individual portraits before we head out for their wedding. Now, if you haven't noticed, both the bride and the groom got ready in their respective villa, and we took a moment to head out for their first look before the ceremony. Now from this footage, you see that we assisted how to set out the angle and the location, and then eventually we let the moment unfold by their own. Good tried to step back, but there were like a couple of us doing both videos and photos. We try our very best to step back, give them some space to have that moment shared by themselves. It was a success. Now, what we didn't show you in these photos were the process of getting here, because it rained prior to the first look, and the place that we wanted to shoot was wet and not accessible, so we ended up there, which was a great option, I will say. So after some portraits, after the first look, we head back to the villa where we awaited for the ceremony to start at the beach in front of the royal villa while waiting for the sunset. And these are all the decoration done by the darling florist, having the Tiffany's chairs laid down with all the guests and the groom together with the groomsmen lining up awaiting of the arrival of the bride and the dad. Well, the weather was almost unkind with the rain that happened like in the middle of the noon. In a way, it cools down the whole entire place, and it made it perfect for the wedding to take place. It was beautiful sunset by the beach in front of the royal villa, and beautiful ceremony, I gotta say. And these was all the photos taken and more in my portfolio. I just love these group photos and these moments like in between the end of the ceremony. And before we head off to the reception dinner, we had some chance to photograph both the groomsmen and the bridesmaids together at the beach, and the timing is impeccably perfect for these couple portraits to happen. And the rest of the evening were all celebration of food and wine, speeches and dances, with lots of smiles and laughter. As for us, we wrap up in the end with our tired legs and a pat on our back with another portfolio well done, if I do say so myself. Now, thank you for joining me in a walk through a wedding that I shot at Four Seasons Langkawi. I hope this video gave you a glimpse of how weddings are done here. Until the next video, do like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.